Hi, my name is Matthew Monroe, and my speech for this one is going to be efficiency of learning online versus traditional learning, which would be in the classroom. My thesis statement, what I truly believe is, and would like people to do, is reconsider taking certain online courses. Not all courses are going to work online as well if you went and took it in the classroom. You're not going to take as much away. Online learning is not as effective as traditional classroom. Pure and simple, that is my opinion. Studies have showed that there's a little bit of both going each ways. We'll talk about it a little bit later. Attention-grabbing material. My attention-grabbing material today is going to be my audience. As you can see, my dog's there. One of them's kind of paying attention, the other one's not. My cat really doesn't care which way it's going. Now, see, I mean, it's even treats. I mean, it's not even working out for me. So again, can you run into audiences like that? Absolutely. You can have a lot worse. You can have people that are going to sharpshoot you left and right. Sharpshooter we're going to get into in just a minute. Credibility, my credibility, I've always loved that question. What gives me the credibility to stand up here and talk? I've taken a few classes in public speaking and teaching, primarily teaching. I'm a scuba instructor. I've been an instructor since 2000 for PADI. I'm an Army instructor. I teach small arms weapons, everything from the 9mm pistol to sniper sustainment. I teach medically. I teach IVs. I teach, venous cut downs, the whole nine. When I was a police officer, I did a lot of classes in public speaking because, of course, we do public speaking and purple judo and all that good stuff. Which I highly recommend everyone go out and taking these classes because it's going to help you out in the long run. Now, my main points of view. Point one, there is an increase in internet-based classes. Point two, effect of web-based courses with a difference in web-based courses versus traditional courses, sitting in the classroom again. Main point three, individuals learn differently. We all learn a little bit differently. Main point four, some classes may work online for some individuals and many may not. This way it's going to be. Now, going back to point one, there is an increase of internet-based courses versus actual signing up and sitting down in the classroom. I understand that, doing your class in your PJs on your couch is, really sounds fun, but people learn in different ways, which we're going to get to in a moment. The reason we do it, allegedly, is because of cost. Cost is a big factor in what we do. I personally don't live in South Dakota. That would mean I have to go get an apartment. I would have to, change my registration. I'd have to do all this and all that. So it's cheaper for me to take this class at home right now. Another one is convenience. It's for those of you that have families, that have kids, doing the 3 classes a day for, a semester may not work out for you. You're going to have child care issues. You're going to have work issues. Flexibility of schedule. I mean, again, this is a great course that you can do online that, you might spend 15 minutes on one day, an hour and a half on the next day, and 3 hours on the next day, and then 5 minutes the next day. So yeah, it works out. You can play it into your schedule however you'd like. The Sloan Consortium in October 2007 found that 9.7 growth in online classes versus a 1.5 growth in traditional type classes. So it seems that is the way for the future. A lot of people are starting to do the online type courses. Which brings me to my main point too. Effect of web-based courses versus traditional with classes in particular. In other words, what am I missing out when I'm taking this online course versus sitting in a chair with students all around me and a teacher up front? Well, I'm missing a lot of things here. I'm missing class participation. I'm missing class interaction. If I'm up doing a speech, I can kind of gauge how I'm doing, or if I need to speed up or slow down, or double tap off something else, just by looking at the people around me. You have other issues that you'll run into when you start doing public speaking later on, especially if you're teaching. In the military, we call them sharpshooters. as the one dude in the room that knows 3,000 times more than you'll ever know in your life. I don't care who you are. You could be Carlos Hathcock. This guy's way better than you are. So what happens is he sits in the back talking to his friends, saying, you know, da-da-da-da-da, and then all of a sudden he raises his hand with that ultimate off-the-wall, over-the-moon question, and you've got to deal with that. Unfortunately, in a web-based course, people can't sharpshoot each other, which, I mean, in learning, it is actually very good for you to have that done. That way, in real life, you can deal with the situation. Again, class participation. No interaction. 64% of us, when sitting in a classroom, are going to interact. We're going to ask questions. We're going to talk amongst ourselves about it. Where, again, this is not going to allow us to do that. I'm sure we can type up a little blurb or a little note, but that's not going to do a whole lot for us. I type with 2 fingers, and 9 times out of 10, I'm misspelling everything, so I got to go back and delete and edit and all that. So it helps if I have people I can actually talk to. Point 3, people learn differently. Of course, we all know the different learning styles. We have, you know, audio, listening. That's what I am. I'm a, you know, listening type person. We have visual. They need to see it. We have people that need to have their hands on it and touch it and critique it. And we have the people that need all 4. So, you know, we need to bear those people in mind. Again, this course in particular is not going to do it for us. Main point 4, some classes may need work for some individuals to be appropriate in saying, I mean, again, the whole thing boils down to, I don't think a public speaking class is going to really be that wise of a choice to do. You get more bang for your buck if you go down and sit into a class and take the class. You're going to learn a whole lot more. In conclusion, my summary, going back over my main points again, point 1, there's an increase in internet-based courses. The effectiveness or not of web-based courses versus traditional setting courses. Main point 3, everybody learns differently. You need to know what your learning style is and see if this is something that's going to work out for you. Point 4, some online courses may work for some individuals where time and settings are appropriate. Again, if you're in Iraqistan and you need to take that online course to, you know, knock out your whatever, you know, while you're away, fine. By all means, do so. Thank you.